Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your girl Nicole, reloaded, and we loaded up with another video. Now, please let me know. Oh shoot. Okay, well apparently the sound worked. So anywho, now I found this information that I wanted to share with y'all. So I'm on Task, the old nerdy bastard Twitter channel. And there's a movie coming out called Loquesha. And it's about to check, just look, just peep this. It's a white man portraying himself as a black woman. So let me drop this. Tell me if y'all can hear. Let me put it all the way up.
Well, you should. You always seem to say the right thing to just the right person. What's your secret? I'm really just talking to myself. I don't charge for my advice. Well, you should, because it was amazing. This, and I thought of you. You will be a hit in no time. Welcome to the Joe Show. I submitted myself to a radio station for my own show. Well, congratulations. They rejected me. Well, congratulations. You weren't right for your own show? Jason skipped it. We need to get the money for this school. $13,000 a semester? That's me zero show. I was a black woman. I'd be perfect. She's brilliant. I know. Loquesha don't be the biggest thing in radio, but I still need my anonymity. You nervous? It's not a crime. It's theater. You love with Loquesha. What's your problem? Hi, Loquesha. It's free. Oh, I ain't talking to you, not the way you sound. Next caller. You go, girl. You just be good to her. If you good to yourself, you can be good to others. Don't be too good because the police will come around. Where did you get this? I got another job. Doing what? Consulting work. What the hell would you know about being a white guy anyway? I know quite a bit. Loquesha is a real role model for every African-American woman on this planet. Like the whole city has Loquesha mania. I am Loquesha, officer. What was that? I think I might be a black woman trapped in a white man's body. You need to talk to Loquesha. Just because she's a woman and a black person doesn't mean that she doesn't understand you. Is this really happening? I'm on a bridge above the river and I'm gonna jump. Well, thanks for calling. Enjoy your jump. I gotta start listening to her.
Okay. Now, my question is to y'all, do you think this is racist? Do you think this is racist? Now here, okay, I'm sorry, I'm trying not to laugh. Because when I think of this movie, I'm like, okay, so what is the difference when the Wayans brothers did White Chicks? Is this racist? Is it not racist? Because blackface is something that's very serious. So I would love to know your thoughts. Shout out to Astra Blibica, a YouTuber. I'm going to play a little bit of her or his video. I apologize. I don't know what your gender is, but here we go.
On this plane. You go, girl. So there's a second thing in that black box. An unrelenting stream of immigration. Non-stop. Folks like me who are Caucasian of European descent, for the first time in 2017, will be in an absolute minority in the United States of America. Absolute minority. Fewer than 50% of the people in America, from then and on, will be white European stock. That's not a bad thing. That's a source of our strength. as a source of our strength. I think I might be a black woman trapped in a white man's body. I think I might be a black woman trapped in a white man's body. I submitted myself to a radio station for my own show. Well, congratulations. They rejected me. Well, congratulations. You always seem to say the right thing to just the right person. What's your secret? What the hell would you know about being a white guy anyway? I know quite a bit. You weren't right for your own show? Jason skipped it. We need to get the money for this school. 13,000 a semester? I'm on a bridge above the river. I'm gonna jump. Where did you get this? I got another job. Doing what? Consulting work.
Y'all go and make sure you subscribe to this channel for part 2. Oh, it's a brother. Well, thank you, brother. We appreciate your info that you have provided to the peoples. Now, blackface, a little history about blackface. Blackface is a form of theatrical makeup used predominantly by non-black performers to represent a caricature of a black person. The practice gained popularity through the 19th century and contributed to the spread of racial stereotypes such as the happy-go-lucky darky on the plantation or the identified coon. By the middle of the century, blackface minstrel shows have become a distinctive American art form, translating formal works such as opera into popular terms for a general audience. Early in the 20th century, blackface branched off from the minstrel show and became a form in its own right. In the United States, blackface has largely fallen out of favor by the turn of the 21st century and is now generally considered offensive and disrespectful, though the practice continues in other countries. So, what y'all think about Loquesha? I don't know. I have a lot of different thoughts running around in my head. I mean, when you break down the statistics, I guess it is wrong. But we all went and laughed at white chicks. But is it different? A man playing a white woman versus a white man playing a black woman? I guess so. I guess so. So these are some of the comments about how people feel on Twitter. And obviously, they're not satisfied with this movie that's going to be coming out. A sassy black woman named Loquesha at that. It says the causticity. These memes be tripping me out. So let's check out this trailer one more time. If anybody would like to comment and give their feelings in regards to this, it would be truly appreciated.
I'm really just talking to myself. I don't charge for my advice.
Well, you should, because it was amazing. I saw this, and I thought of you. You will be a hit in no time.
Welcome to the Joe Show. I submitted myself to a radio station for my own show. Well, congratulations. They rejected me. Well, congratulations, then.
You weren't right for your own show? Jason's gifted. We need to get the money for this school.
$13,000 a semester? That's me, Joe. I was a black woman. That'd be perfect. Loquesha, brilliant. I know, Henry. Loquesha don't be the biggest thing in radio, but I still need my anonymity. You nervous? It's not a crime. It's theater. You love with Loquesha. What's your problem?
Hi, Loquesha. It's free.
Oh, I ain't talking to you, not the way you sound. Next caller.
You go, girl.
You just be good to her. If you're good to yourself, you can be good to others. Don't be too good because the police will come around.
Where did you get this?
I got another job.
Doing what?
Consulting work. What the hell would you know about being a white guy anyway? I know quite a bit. Loquesha is a real role model for every African-American woman on this planet.
Like the whole city has a Loquesha mania.
I am Loquesha, officer.
What was that?
I think I might be a black woman trapped in a white man's body.
You need to talk to Loquesha. Just because she's a woman and a black person doesn't mean that she doesn't understand.
Is this really happening?
I'm on a bridge above the river and I'm gonna jump.
Well, thanks for calling. Enjoy your jump.
I gotta start listening to her.
Well, everyone, I have my sister, Tanisha, on, and I asked her what is her opinion. Now, you also can read her comments down in the chat, but I'm going to let her speak freely. Go ahead, sis.
I think that, we take a lot of things very, very personal when it comes to other races and cultures and different things like that. And I think that it's okay, and it has been okay for many years for us to limit Caucasians and Chinese and different backgrounds, but when the tables are turned, we all are like in shock, and it's like, this is a new era, a new time, new day, things change, times change, things are not going to stay the same. So, I believe that they should be able to do the same things that we do. I don't think nothing is different but the skin color.
Well, what do you think about, like, for instance, the Kardashians using, being considered as culture vultures, using everything about Black that is good and great and awesome, but not the things that we don't like getting pulled over in the middle of the, just saying. But go ahead, sis.
Well, the Kardashians, I think they had their share of good bad. People made them popular, by way of keeping them on every channel and watching their every move, but I think they were young. They worked hard for their money, however they got it, and I really don't follow the Kardashians.
Well, I was just saying, like, in the sense of just basically about because this could fall under what people would say culture vultures, Caucasians using us to, you know what I'm saying, all the goodness and the greatness about us, but don't want of course, the bad things, unfortunately, that happens to us. They want the hair color, the skin color, the big lips, the big hips, the big peens. They want all of that.
And we also want a lot of the things that they have also.
Whoa.
I'm not biased, but we also want a lot of the things that they have.
Mm-hmm.
We want businesses, we want money, we want the white picket fences, we want the nice cars, we want to be born with silver spoons in our mouths and things like that. So I mean, we want what they want, they want what we want, what we have. But as far as skin color wise, I'm sure they don't want the problems and the drama, because we can't even get along most
of the dark time
when we get together. I mean,
yep. I don't know. I agree with you, but I do think that there's. See, he's pointing out stuff in this video, and it's kind of.
I'm only looking at the trailer, and I didn't see much that made me feel that it was anything to make me feel that it was.
It made me laugh, but then when I went back and like how
everybody's so stuck in the past and what the white folks have done to our ancestors back in the days and things like that. But and another thing, they always point out the bad, or when white people are talking about black people, but they never point out all the good things. Like when they're seeing there's someone saw like this one episode that I saw. I was watching a documentary where the guy he was sleeping in a box on the street, and the guy can't carry his bags to the car to make a couple of dollars to buy something. He went grocery shopping for him, dropped him home, and he actually bought the boy and his mom a new home. But they don't advertise things like that when they're doing good things for us. But they want to show all the bad stuff and make them, I don't know. It's good and bad in everybody, and I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think, it's nothing to be screaming about.
Yeah.
I mean, when the Wayans brothers put, blonde wigs on and made their skin white, nobody screamed about that. I mean, I didn't see any Caucasians going, oh, that's wrong. They shouldn't do that. I didn't see them. It was just funny.
Right.
It was funny. It was hilarious, and they should be able to do the same. Everybody feel differently because everybody's so stuck in the past, but times is changing.
Yes, they are. Times are changing. But as you know, this has a lot of retweets. And look at this. Roland Taylor throw the whole white man in the movie in the trash into the trash, girl. Throw him in the trash, honey. Throw him away. Throw the whole movie away is what they're doing, is what the people are saying. Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't know. It can't why do we need to focus on
one person could have a lot of effect on other people's opinions on things. So, one person can make a comment and start throwing a certain type of way, and then everybody sways in that direction. Although,
we're just talking to myself. don't charge for my advice.
I don't know. To each his own. I just feel like it's not all that. Not all that bad. It's not like they're name call.
Well, you should. Because it's amazing.
You know, we use that more than anybody. So ourselves.
Right. We treat our own like dog do, man. You know what I'm saying? Throw each other under the bus. Treat us like crap. Make fun of disabilities, families, children, all kinds of stuff. And then I feel like when movies and stuff like this come out, they put their aggression on this. Not saying that this is, we have to watch the whole movie and to see, you know, what it's really about. But we treat our own kind like shit.
I mean, these are the things that we do. It is the things that we do.
Right.
It's not a lie.
Right.
It's not a lie. I mean, what that is? I mean, it's not a lie.
Is that the part that you think that makes some of these people that make their comments angry?
It may have, but if they were all black, would they still feel the same?
I don't know. Let's watch the trailer again. Let's see. Because I think you're right. I'm trying to find something to be angry about, but I don't know. I'm still.
Look at them on the stage going back and forth and all. I mean, we watched that, Jerry Springer, like over, 15, 20 years ago.
Oh, and how many people still watch Maury Povich? Okay.
You know?
I don't charge for my advice.
Well, you should. Because it was amazing. I saw this and I thought of you. You will be a hit in no time.
Welcome to the Joe Show. I submitted myself to a radio station for my own show. Well, congratulations. They rejected me. What congratulations, then?
You weren't right for your own show? Jason skipped it. We need to get the money for this school.
$13,000 a semester? That's me, Joe. I was a black woman. That'd be perfect. Loquesha, she's brilliant. I know. Get her in. Loquesha gonna be the biggest thing in radio, but I still need my anonymity. You nervous? It's not a crime. It's theater. You love with Loquesha. What's your problem?
Hi, Loquesha. It's free.
No, I ain't talking to you, not the way you sound. Next caller.
You go, girl.
You just be good to her. If you're good to yourself, you can be good to others. Don't be too good because the police will come around.
Where did you get this?
I got another job.
Doing what?
Consulting work. What the hell would you know about being a white guy anyway? I know quite a bit. Loquesha is a real role model for every African-American woman on this planet.
Like the whole city has a Loquesha mania.
I am Loquesha, officer.
What was that?
I think I might be a black woman trapped in a white man's body.
You need to talk to Loquesha. Just because she's a woman and a black person doesn't mean that she doesn't understand you.
Is this really happening?
I'm on a bridge above the river. I'm gonna jump.
Thanks for calling. Enjoy your jump.
I gotta start listening to her.
I don't know. I think it's funny. But the one part in the that was in the trailer where he was sitting down explaining to, I guess I'm gonna assume that was his wife, and she said, "You have a new job now," and he's like, "Yeah, disrespecting white people," and she's like, "What?" Like, you know. So it could be taking offense on both sides of the fence. But then when I go back and I look at brother that made this video here, it's like, oh, man, I don't know. When he breaks it down, it just makes me think, like, I don't know. I don't know, man. But look. But go ahead, Tanisha. Finish saying what you were saying. You still don't see nothing wrong with that trailer?
I don't know. I don't see anything wrong with it. Me personally, no.
What do you think about the statistics that this YouTuber here breaking down? Quadruplet minorities, he's white, black woman, transgender, transracial. The new struggle, Caucasian minority. Well, I mean, I've heard some people talk about the new struggle, the Caucasian minority, the fear in some Caucasians due to the fact that they will be the minority, within the next, 40 years? That everybody will be mixed.
The new struggle, Caucasian minority. I mean, and another thing, everybody thinks that all Caucasians are rich and they're living this lavish life. They struggle like we do. A lot of them struggle. Many of them struggle like we do. We just like to jump on camera and show all of our flaws and things that are wrong instead of trying to fix them. But they, I don't think they, all of them have it easy and everything is peaches and cream for them either. I think that they struggle too.
Right.
I have many Caucasian friends and they struggle the same way we do. They have a hard time. They have to make arrangements and things like that in certain bills and so I don't know why everybody's taking that so hard. I mean, for some people, I don't feel no type of way about it.
Yeah, I mean, me neither, but I guess we'll have to see the whole movie to actually form a full, opinion on it. But
the book is based on a one, 30-second.
we have a caller on the line. Hold on. Brief timeout. So back to Loquesha. Why do you think they chose the name Loquesha? Is that the name that get roasted and toasted and dragged in the African American, or just overall? Is that a horrible name, Loquesha? I mean, what's wrong with is it the Isha?
Carry on and I mean, it is what it is.
We name our kids what? Well, remember when Raven Simone said she wouldn't hire somebody if the child had some specific type of name? And she got a whole bunch of backlash behind that. I mean, names are powerful though. Names are very powerful. And But I don't think that, I wonder how many employers actually judge a human being, an application, just based on the individual's name. Will they make more money if their name is Troy or Travis or Michael or, Kimberly? I mean, I don't know. I would look at the person's work, history and, what they are overall before I would, I wouldn't throw an application out based on if somebody's name was Loquesha, I don't know what you think, sis.
I don't know. I mean, if
She said watermelon, Andrea.
what's the first color? I mean, what color would you think first?
Oh, wait, hold on, sis. Turn me down in the back because we getting feedback. Wait.
Is that me?
Yeah, that's because you listening to me in the back. Yeah, that's you. She said, okay. She said stereotypical, I would say. She said watermelon Landrea. She said that did determine if I called them for a job. Oh, so it did. Okay, wait, let me see. Okay. So if a person had a name Watermelon Landrea, you wouldn't hire them? You wouldn't hire them, sis?
She said she did. I did.
She did? That's really a name? I thought she was joking.
That did determine if I called them for a job.
Oh my God. So if somebody had a job, okay, they were looking for people to hire.
I can't say your name.
You're always sure to say the right.
So if I had a company and my name was Watermelon Andrea and I wanted to pay you $29.95 an hour, would you think it was a bunch of malarkey because my name is Watermelon Andrea? Or if my name was, I don't know, Michael, and I was offered and had a job position for $29.95 an hour. Which ad would you answer first? Watermelon Andrea or Michael?
I don't know. I think that's probably, you have to look at the background also, not just the name.
Deanna Urban says, if I can't say your name, I can't call your name correctly. So that name, Raven, she says, so wait, that's the name Raven. Oh, that's the name Raven Simone. Okay, then Raven. She got a bunch of backlash behind saying Watermelon Andrea. She got a bunch of backlash to that. So I don't know. I hope with nobody named their kid. I wonder, is there somebody named Watermelon? I would be like, hey, Watermelon, what you doing, girl? I wouldn't not be her friend because her name not Watermelon. I don't know if I would want that on her name tag, but if I had a business. But, can't judge people based on their names. I mean, poor. And what about all the women that are named Loquesha? How you think they gonna feel when they see this movie? Are they gonna be upset? What about them? They have feelings. Loquesha got feelings. Are they saying that? But they, why didn't they pick the name? What's the name in the movie Friday?
I just think people take things too personal because there's a lot of names that are, people, I mean, there's a lot of names that people may not be happy about, but their names are called, and a lot of people have those names. So, I mean, it's just where your mindset is at, you know. Some people want to be angry just for want to see a lot of racism, but I don't think they would want to purposely make a movie just to start a lot of confrontation and things like that. I think it was meant to be a funny movie, or you know, the same as the things that movies that we make, and we laugh at all, you know. That have to do with other different races and things. But I think some people just blow things way out of proportion, and you know,
Wait.
you know, when they're being racist and things like that. But
Deanna Urban said, she said, I will work for you, but I wouldn't call you for an interview with me. That's not something you say out loud, of course. She said, it's Trey Melvin's stage name. She said, I was almost named Marquita. Thank God for it, Daddy. Oh, wow. Well, I don't I don't know. I'm leaning towards, like, I don't know. I'm trying my best not to be non-biased. I think that folks get a little bit too emotional. Darn, I didn't making up the words. Too emotional. Put too many emotions into things. You know, instead of fighting for things that really can help us. Like if you try to talk about life insurance, or our health care, going to the doctor, checking our breasts and stuff like that. We should be more focused on that. Testicle cancer, men should be checking their scrotums, stuff like that, instead of putting into energy everything that white folk and evil people, not calling white people evil at all. What I'm saying, just evil people in general. Because, I think there's just only one race, and that's the human race. But others will say, nah, there you go, Nicole, being too nice. It ain't like that. They ain't going to treat you like the same they would treat the other person. Well, there's evil out here. There's evil in every different nationality. And there's good. I just wonder what uproar this movie is going to start once it comes out, because they're trying to get the movie scrapped. They don't even want the movie to come out. They're saying that it's blackface.
Well, nowadays you're probably not going to hear a common regular name too much anyways nowadays. Everybody try to get real sophisticated with the names, or I mean, even like Beyonce and her husband, their daughter. What's her name?
I forgot what Beyonce's daughter name is. Oh, Blue Ivy.
Blue Ivy. I mean, like, whoever thinks somebody would name, come up with that name. So, I mean, people,
Deanna says, if you have questions about healthcare, email her. Awesome. Girl, I got a lot of questions to ask. Okay?
What type of healthcare?
What type of healthcare, Deanna? You can call in, sis, if you would like to. Ow. Did you hear my knee pop? Girl, my knee be percolating on its own. I don't know. I just think that, I don't know. I think that if we could be more focused as Black folks, there's so many of us that are so smart and talented and filled with so much beauty and knowledge. If we could just come together, we wouldn't be struggling the way a lot of us are. If we could come together and unify. But I guess I live in some type of fantasy land. Because I think that a lot of times we can be our own worst enemies, constantly fighting against each other.
We are our own worst enemy.
Deanna said the movie looks low budget. They should scrap it. She said the movie. She says the movie does look. It does look low budget. They should scrap it. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, overall low budget. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. But I wonder, was that their intentions though, to make it have that type of grainy, cheap?
Well, you should, because it was amazing. I saw it.
Who's the author of this?
Yes, and I thought of it. You'll be
I don't know.
in no time.
Welcome to the Joe Show. I submitted myself to a radio station for my own show. Well, congratulations. They rejected me. Well, congratulations.
You weren't right for your own show.
Right.
Jason's gifted. We need to get the money for this school.
I tried to look it up.
13,000 a semester? That's me, zero chill. I was a Black woman. That'd be perfect. Loquesha, she's brilliant. I know, Henry. Loquesha gonna be the biggest thing in radio, but I still need my anonymity. You nervous? It's not a crime. It's theater. You love with Loquesha. What's your problem?
Hi, Loquesha. It's free.
Oh, I ain't talking to you, not the way you sound. Next caller.
You go, girl.
And you just be good to her. If you good to yourself, you can be good to others. Don't be too good because the police will come around.
Where did you get this?
I got another job.
Doing what?
Consult.
He said, I got another job and saw white people. It then froze. Come on.
What the hell would you know about being a white guy anyway? I know quite a bit.
Loquesha is a real role model for every African-American woman on this planet.
Have y'all
Like the
seen
whole
any of
city
these
has
actors?
Loquesha mania.
I am Loquesha, officer.
What was that?
I think I might be a
I've seen that
woman
black
trapped
girl
in a white
before.
man's body.
You need to talk to Loquesha. Just because she's a woman and a Black person doesn't mean that she doesn't understand you.
Is this really happening?
I'm on a bridge above the river. I'm gonna jump.
But thanks for calling. Enjoy your jump.
Thanks for calling.
I gotta
Enjoy
start
your
listening to her.
Thanks for calling. Enjoy your jump. And you know darn well a black woman would say that quick as hell. My ex-husband's sister would say that. Well, if you go jump off a cliff, bye. I'm like, damn, that's me. I'm like, if they really jumped off a cliff, that ain't, she's like, girl, anyway. So, I mean, some of the, like you said, the way that this is being portrayed, these are ways of, Black people. Black women, some Black women, not all Black women. I don't know, because if I was Loquesha, honey, I would be like, hey, I got a movie in my name. Hey, hey, hey. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. What did she say? She said, it's too many blow down people. You be afraid to help others. I was like, blow down. Oh, what is a blow down? She said many lowdowns. So that is a black woman's inside. It hadn't saw them I know of. Well, and they really met.
I haven't seen them either. Neither one of them.
One of the girls, the black skinny girl, It's kind of blurry to see her face, but I think she's been like an extra in a Tyler Perry movie.
She got to say her goodbyes.
She has to see. He looked familiar though. The guy, because I tried to look it up, and I'm like, it wasn't really nothing too much on it, except for the video that the brother did here. And I'm trying to find, like, I mean, Olivia the Oracle, she spoke on this too as well. Said that it's a movie that might, come out. So, and see, a lot of people are saying this too. This movie looks low budget, designed to not to do well. You're literally advertising for them and making more people go see this for themselves, the opposite of what you're trying to do. Then somebody said White Chicks was funny, and this looks just as funny. It's comedy, baby. Woohoo. Betty White, there go Betty White. She said people are so sensitive. LOL. I want to watch it. This video made so much sense, and then it says more brainwashing. Y'all make sure you go subscribe to this brother's channel or whatever, so he can definitely grow. I don't know. My dad says that sometimes, though, that we as people are way more sensitive about things instead of putting that energy into helping our community, raising our kids, parents co-parenting with one another instead of fighting with one another, and dragging and roasting and gagging each other to the point that, it actually can affect families and cause, separation, because they do that inside of the Black family sometimes, man. You walk in, oh, here come big fat ass coming in. Doom, doom, doom. I'm just here to pick up my child. Do you have to say big fat ass is here? Before you know it, people throwing chicken legs at people's foreheads, and now arrested. There was a family on Thanksgiving where the Black guy, well, actually, didn't Marvin Gaye brother kill him over something that was really stupid? Weren't they arguing over something? I hope it wasn't chicken. I could be wrong about that, but I do know on Thanksgiving many years ago there was a brother that shot or stabbed his brother over who was gonna cut the turkey, but it had nothing to do with the turkey, though. We all know that.
Well, didn't Marvin Gaye's dad kill him? Not wrong.
No, you're right. I got that wrong. Which one of them but they were arguing over dinner, though, right? They were arguing over.
Yeah, right.
And if something had something to do with chicken, I mean, I could be wrong. You there, sis?
It was a little bit deeper than that. But
well, of course, it was way deeper than that. But
I was really shocked when
Marvin Gaye. Let me look it up. I'm sorry if I'm misinformed, y'all. Let me see. Marvin, go ahead and talk to us.
Yeah, I think he was shot by his dad.
I know that it was over jealousy.
Yeah, money, and he didn't have all the money. He had some issues. He had some drug issues and things. Marvin Gaye did, and they had gotten into a confrontation. So I'm not sure for all the details, but I do remember that much. And but yeah.
Okay, it says he was fatally shot by his father, Marvin Gaye Jr. on April 1st, 1984, at their house in the West Adam district of Los Angeles, California. Gaye was shot twice following an altercation with his father after his intervened in an argument between his parents.
Right.
And it was something that happened over dinner or something like that, I thought. But let me find the article where the man got killed his brother. I believe it was over a turkey leg. But yeah, that's not funny. I mean, but you know, yeah. Let me see, brother. Let me see. Murdered over a turkey leg. This is old though. Okay. What is this? It says Wayne Joshua Mitchell dies after eating cocaine from brother's butt. Okay, this is a whole nother story. That's not what I was trying to find. This is an old story. But anyway, just using it as a form of examples in regards to the ignorant things that can just go on, and it's actually something more underneath that's way more serious, because nobody's going to kill their family member over a piece of chicken or a turkey leg or whatever. It's more to it than just that. And with this movie, I wonder, if and when this movie does come out, it makes me wonder, is the backlash that's coming from it already before, has actually even hit anything. And it does look low budget and cheap, but I wonder, did they make it like that on purpose so if the movie doesn't do great, then they don't lose a lot of, money? I would like to know who the writer of this is. I really do.
If you find out, then you may have more background.
I looked it up. Deanna, you look it up and see if you can find. I looked it up. I couldn't find nothing on it.
I think Deanna was night-night.
Oh, she went night-night? Oh, okay. She went night-night. No, you gonna go night-night?
Good night.
Oh, good night, baby. I love you. Well, anyway, I truly appreciate everyone coming in and who's going to watch on the replay. Y'all let me know down in the comments how you feel about this movie that might be coming out, Loquesha, okay? And how it makes you feel. I'm going to play the trailer one more time. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and all that good for your girl, Nicole, Reloaded. And we loaded up, y'all, with another video.
Because it was amazing. I saw this and I thought of you. You will be a hit in no time.
Welcome to the Joe Show. I submitted myself to a radio station for my own show. Well, congratulations. They rejected me. Well, congratulations.
You weren't right for your own show? Jason skipped it. We need to get the money for this school.
$13,000 a semester? That's me, Zero Joe. I was a black woman. I'd be perfect. Loquesha, brilliant. I know. Loquesha gonna be the biggest thing in radio, but I still need my anonymity. You notice? It's not a crime. It's theater. You love with Loquesha. What's your problem?
Hi, Loquesha. It's free.
Oh, I ain't talking to you, not the way you sound. Next caller.
You go, girl.
You just be good to her. If you good to yourself, you can be good to others. Don't be too good because the police will come around.
Where did you get this?
I got another job.
Doing what?
Consulting work. What the hell would you know about being a white guy anyway? I know quite a bit. Loquesha is a real role model for every African-American woman on this planet.
Like the whole city has a Loquesha mania.
I am Loquesha, officer.
What was that?
I think I might be a black woman trapped in a white man's body.
You need to talk to Loquesha. Just because she's a woman and a black person doesn't mean that she doesn't understand you.
Is this really happening?
I'm on a bridge above the river, and I'm gonna jump.
Thanks for calling. Enjoy your jump.
I gotta start listening to her.